Welcome to Standards in Action Unit 3, Focus on Assignments. This presentation is just going to give you a quick overview of the 5 steps needed to assess assignments according to the Standards in Action Guide Unit 3. Focus on Assignments is based on methods pioneered by the Educational Trust. The goals of focus assignments are many. One goal is to make sure or provide a way where instructors can look at an assignment and make sure that it aligns with the Common Core standards. Another goal is to make sure that student assignments are relevant and engaging. In other words, their assignments reflect real life scenarios and real life situations. Making assignments relevant and engaging for students helps students to develop common high expectations, such as attending college in the future or either career goals. Using the focus on assignments methodology, instructors are able to come together as a group, examine assignments, and work on their instructional strategies. By coming together as a group, instructors are able to build on what they already do, share expertise while focusing on targets to meet the students' needs. The focus on assignment process requires that instructors come together and form a group called critical friends. Each instructor in the group will showcase or present an assignment to the group. This provides a systematic way for instructors to analyze what they are assigning to their students. And it also allows for a revision of assignments, ensuring that each assignment addresses the skill set in the context of the standard. The Critical Friends group has 4 essential roles. 1, an instructor is going to volunteer to be a facilitator. The facilitator's job is to make sure that all members participate and lead the group discussions. Next, you're going to select a recorder. A recorder would be the person that is in charge of taking notes. It's suggested that all members or all participants take notes, but the recorder will make sure that the notes are organized and compiled for later use. The next position is the timekeeper / materials manager. This person will be in charge of making sure that the team does or completes the task in the appropriate time, and also make sure that each member has handouts or materials that are available. Last but not least, we suggest that you have a wingman. The wingman can be the person that keeps tally of the whole process to make sure that everyone fulfills their role and that the group stays on task and follows the guidelines in the outline. This may be very helpful for later usage, especially if time is of essence in your program. Okay, once you have organized your group and assigned everyone their specific roles, there are going to be 5 steps that you're going to take in this analyzing or focusing on assignments process. Step 1, we're going to determine the assignment's purpose. Step 2, we're going to analyze the demands of the assignment without looking at the standards. Step 3, we're going to compare the standards of best fit to the assignment's demands. Step 4, we're going to diagnose the student's work. And step 5, we're going to ratchet up and redesign the assignment. What's unique and unusual about this process is that it requires you to work backwards. Instead of starting off by looking at a standard and developing an assignment based on that standard, this process allows you to look at your existing assignments that you're already using in your centers, determine the demand for that assignment, and then allows you to revamp that assignment to more rigorously meet this Common Core standard. Step 1, determine the assignment's purpose. The presenting instructor is going to take 1 minute to describe the assignment, not what is taught. If the instructor has to do more to explain the assignment to the team, chances are its purpose or instructions are not clear. After briefly introducing the assignment, open the discussion to the other instructors in the group. Remind the presenting instructor to become a listener for the remainder of the step to allow others to share their thoughts on the purpose of the assignment. This is a good point to remind team members to take the assignment at face value. They should not ascribe to it purposes that are not evident. Step 2, analyze the demands of the assignment. As a group, you're going to determine what the student needs to know and to be able to do to complete this assignment. To do this, you would need to unpack the skills and concepts and determine where on Bloom's or another learning taxonomy does the assignment fall. This is a good time to encourage instructors to resist the temptation to add skills into that assignment that's not already evident. We want to just unpack it and look at the current skills that are apparent. Step 3, you're going to compare the standards of best fit to the assignment's demands. This is done in 4 steps. The first step is you want to identify the standards addressed by the assignment. The SIA guide suggests that you use no more than 4 standards per assignment. Once you have selected your standards, you're going to unpack them. You're going to unpack them by the skills and the context in which those skills are to be applied. Remember, in SIA Unit 1, we learned how to unpack a standard. Next, after you have unpacked your standards, you want to compare the demands in the standards against the demands of the unpacked assignment. We unpack the assignment in step 2 of this process. After you compare both the unpacked standards demands and the unpacked assignment demands, you want to determine how rigorously aligned the assignment is to the standards. Step 4, diagnose the student work. Each instructor is to work individually to diagnose the student work to determine 1, how well the student did on the assignment, 2, whether or how the students have seemed to have problems, and 3, what skills and knowledge students can actually display in fulfilling the assignment. Next, the team will come back together collectively to compare and reconcile the individual reflections. Note what the students know and do not know and how the students struggle if they did. If the assignment is not well aligned to the standards, then move to step 5. If the assignment is already well aligned and the students perform well on it, then find ways to move the students to higher levels of achievement through new assignments. If the assignment is already well aligned, but the students did not perform well on it, discuss strategies for helping students to reach their goals. Step 5. Ratchet up and redesign the assignment. Look back over the notes and observations from steps 1 through 4. Decide what to keep, delete, or add to the assignment so that it more closely aligns to the standards. You want to make sure that the changes add greater rigor and encourage higher learning achievement for your students. Concerning changes, the instructor may want to select another topic or context for the improved assignment to make it fresh and interesting to students. However, the same standard, perhaps with the additional other levels, appropriate standards should be incorporated into the assignment so that the student can master skills and embody them. The presenting instructor may also choose to revise the assignment to a different set of students when that is the best instructional decision. The presenting instructor should always lead the session with a more rigorous, aligned assignment and instructional strategies to improve student learning. Thank you for your time, effort, and energy. This has been a brief overview of Unit 3 Standards and Action Guide. Focus on assignments. If you want more details, I provided the links for you to one, the Unit 3 Standards and Action Guide. Also, there's links for the Common Core Standards as well as the College and Career Readiness Standards. And there's a link to a teaching channel video, a 5-minute video on unpacking the standards. Thank you for your time again. After you complete this presentation, you want to return back to your Angel Cell and take the quiz, or I like the term checking for understanding activity. Thank you. Goodbye.